Hi everyone, Trina here, and welcome back to the Quiet Miles. Before season two begins next week, I wanted to take a quiet moment, to talk to you directly, to pause, to breathe, and to share what this new season is all about. So, Quiet Mile has always been a space for stories that unfold slowly, stories that live in the footsteps, in the breath between the miles, in the parts of running that aren't always loud or flashy, but deeply human. And season two continues that journey with even more honesty, more courage, and more connection. I cannot wait for you to see the guests that I have on season two. So, this podcast, and some of you may already know, started as a simple idea that movement can be a place where we learn about ourselves, where we listen, where we soften, where we find strength we didn't know we had. And over the past 8 months, you've shown me that this community is full of people who understand that. People who run, walk, shuffle, pause, and begin again with attention. And just moving in the way that you know how to and the way that feels right for you. So season two is shaped by that same spirit. And it's shaped by you, shaped by the people that I speak to weekly. So this season, we're diving into deeper stories behind the miles. You hear from runners, swimmers, cyclists who challenge the idea of what a runner or an endurance athlete should look like. So, runners who navigated illnesses, identity, joy, grief, reinvention, a lot of midlife, community, and most of all, courage. So, people who show us that movement, it's not just about pace, but it's really about presence, not about perfection, as I mentioned about this podcast as well, but really is about possibilities. So we explore representation, visibility, creativity, and the quiet victories that often go unnoticed. Those that many of us probably don't share on social media, which we have a right not to. We talk about the moments that change us, the chapters that test us, and the joy that also keeps us moving forward. And there's one more thing I want to share with you before we begin. So, just like last season, I'll be bringing you along my own quiet mile journey, the races that I'm training for, the challenges I'm stepping into, and the quiet moments that shaped me as a runner. Sharing my miles isn't about performance. It really is about the connection and the people that I meet along the way. My hope is that by showing you my own imperfect, evolving journey, it gives you the permission to feel seen, supported, and reminded that every story matters. Not just the loud ones, not just the glamorous ones, but every mile counts. Whether that's a run, a walk, a swim, whatever floats your boat. And recording these conversations has been grounding for me. So every guest has reminded me that showing up gently is still showing up, that listening to your body is an act of respect, that movement can be a companion through the hardest and the brightest part of your life. And honestly, season two has reminded me why I started the Quiet Mile in the first place. To create a space where people feel seen, where stories are held with care, where running is allowed to be soft, slow, reflective, and deeply meaningful. Each week, you'll hear a new conversation, thoughtful, honest, and rooted in the real experiences of people from all walks of life. Some stories will make you laugh, some might make you pause, Some may stay with you long after the episode ends. Whether you're listening on a run, walking the dog, commuting, or taking a quiet moment for yourself, I hope these conversations meet you exactly where you are. So season 2 starts next week. If you haven't already, please follow The Quiet Miles wherever you listen. So on YouTube and also on Spotify. And of course, please follow The Quiet Miles on Instagram as well. And if there's anything you'd like me to explore this season, whether it's a topic, a question, a conversation that you want to hear, please reach out. Quiet Mile has always been a space we build together, and I would love to hear what's on your mind and what you're moving through. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening, and thank you for every quiet mile that you've shared with me. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.